This is the Roz and Mocha Retro Show.
Happy holidays! We are just days away from Christmas. My goodness. Can you believe that, guys, already?
Today is when I'm doing Christmas with my family.
On the 22nd today?
Yeah. Because they're going, so they moved us earlier to accommodate their ski trip.
Makes sense. I'm not mad at that.
That's fun, though. You know what? I feel like around the holidays you could celebrate Christmas or whatever you do celebrate at any time.
Yeah.
It's so festive this month, right? So I think it's fun.
Well, I'm the winner out of this because I'll get to wake up Christmas morning at home and get to relax all day.
And just chill. I love doing that on Christmas. Well, hey, everybody. This is myself, Shem, Maria, Dammit Maury from the Roz Mocha Show, and we are here with the Retro Podcast where we dig back into the archives of the Roz Mocha Show and tell you some of our favorite moments. I always ask who likes to go first. I'm just going to go first this time. Is that cool? So let me see your hands for a second, guys. Let me see your hands. Fingers, please. Fingers, please. All right. So about, I want to say 10 years ago or so, we did this thing on the show. This is actually one of my first things I ever did on the show, where we talked about how our finger size can sort of determine your personality. It's a sort of weird little study thing that we did, but I always found it really interesting.
Really?
Yeah, super strange, but I'll tell you all about that after we play this. Listen to this.
Roz and Mocha Retro 2015.
Okay,
What do you wanna do with my
Dammit
hands?
Maury, please, my love, bring those beautiful hands in here.
What is it?
Give me them digits.
Really nice hands. I moisturize the tops. at
Okay,
night.
so here's what we're going to do. Everybody, if you're listening right now, just take your hand.
Rings on or off?
Ring. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're measuring here.
Measuring.
We're measuring.
Oh, no.
Okay, so fingers together.
We're measuring thumbs?
No, fingers together. Just one hand. One hand.
own?
Put all your
Okay.
fingers together.
Yeah.
Hold it up in front of your face. Palm out.
Palm out.
Palm out. So look at your hand right now.
Oh my God, you're going to make us hit ourselves.
What's that?
You're going to make me
No.
hit myself?
I'm not going to make you hit yourself.
Okay,
Take a
palms
look
out.
at your index finger and your ring finger in relation to your middle finger.
Yeah.
Are they the same length? Is your index finger longer than your ring finger, or is your ring finger longer than your index finger? Maury.
Please tell me which is the ring finger.
Okay, Jesus. Come here.
This is the index is the one I point with.
What's that?
Index is this one, the one I point with.
Yes.
And then middle.
Then middle, and then
finger.
ring. Okay, so Maury's ring finger is
Your hands are cool.
longer than his index. Mocha's,
I think they're the same.
no, your index is a little bit longer than your ring.
Really?
No, you're actually pretty close to being the same. You're right. You're very close to being the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so you at home or you in your car, take a look. Which is longer, your index finger or your ring finger? Your index finger or your ring finger? Look at how much longer. Look at how much longer
What's yours?
my
Your ring finger
is huge.
is way longer
Way
than
longer
your index
than
finger.
my index finger.
Well, now, hold on.
Maury's are the same too. Yeah.
I'd say that this one's slightly longer.
Wait, does it matter which hand?
But I also think it's the where
it should be the same on
Because
both.
my right hand, I think my ring finger and index finger.
Put it flat on a table.
Is it also depends on where it's placed on your hand?
What, your fingers?
Yeah, like because
Okay, Maury's. Okay, we have 3 different ones in here. This is great. This is great. Let me see yours, Mocha.
Okay, look. So, on my left hand,
Yeah.
my ring and index are
Yeah.
samesies.
Okay.
On my right hand, my ring is longer than my index. Is that even possible?
See?
Or am I just looking at it wrong?
your index is longer than your ring on your left. No, you're
No, it's not.
samesies as well. You're samesies as well.
Mocha's
Okay.
more samesies than I am.
No, you're
Okay.
samesies too, Maury.
I still think that my ring finger's bigger.
That's the exact same length. They're the exact
Okay,
same length.
so what does that mean?
So what this means is, so if you figured out at home or in your car,
Yeah.
whether your ring finger or your index finger are longer. So here, I will read right now the traits of people whose index finger. This is what your fingers say about your personality.
Okay.
This is from the very reputable website called healthylifetricks.com.
Okay.
If you've never heard of it, it's fascinating. So these are for people right now, if you're listening, if your index finger is longer than your ring finger, you are a class B hand. People with shorter ring fingers than their index fingers have a great deal of self-confidence. They are full of themselves and arrogant. They enjoy solitude and do not like to be disturbed in their free time. They are not the type of person who will take the first step when it comes to relationships, but they always accept and appreciate the attention they receive. That is people whose index finger is longer than their ring finger.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, here's for you guys.
Where ring and index are samesies.
Are samesies.
Okay.
Virtually samesies.
Okay.
You are a Class C hand individual. Persons in which the length of the ring finger and index finger are the same are peace-loving and feel comfortable when they find themselves in conflict. Feel uncomfortable when they find themselves in conflict. They are well organized and try to get along with everybody. They are characterized by the fact that they tend to be faithful in relationships, full of tenderness and caring towards their partners.
So tender.
That's 100% Mocha.
So tender.
I don't think that's me.
You think? Now, here are the people like myself whose ring finger is longer than your index finger.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Before you read?
Yes.
Is there anything in there about being grumpy or selfish or tight pants or scarf loving?
Okay, you forgot my other trait,
Hair.
which is here. They say that people in which the ring finger is longer than the index are very beautiful in appearance.
Oh, please! I don't believe you. Hang on. Let me come over there and read that. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Okay,
it
I'm
says
telling you
that.
right now.
Show me where.
They say that in which the
People
ring finger is
with
longer than the index
finger
are
very beautiful in appearance.
they radiate with charm, and others find them irresistible.
No! Come on! Come on!
In addition, they are more aggressive and decisive, and it is no problem for them to take a risk. The profession they usually have is soldier, engineer, chess player. And they are also successful at solving crosswords. Scientists have discovered that people with long ring fingers earn more than people with shorter ring fingers. So again...
Read that first part again.
So again, okay, to sum it up, if your ring finger and index finger are the same length, persons with this are peace-loving people, very comfortable. When they find themselves in conflict, they get uncomfortable. They're well organized, and they're characterized by the fact that they tend to be faithful in relationships, full of tenderness, caring towards their partners. B, whose index finger is longer than your ring finger. People with shorter ring fingers index have a great deal of self-confidence. They are full of themselves and arrogant.
That should be you.
I know, but you see the size of my ring finger. My ring finger is huge. It's almost as big as my middle finger. That's a Class A hand. They say these people whose ring finger is the longest or longer than their index finger. They say the people whose ring finger is longer than their index finger are, quote, very beautiful in appearance. They radiate with charm and others find them irresistible.
Can you grab my ring finger and
just start
stretch
pulling on it?
Just stretch it. Stretch it out.
I don't know. I'm going to have to send an email to this website and ask them to check their facts again.
Probably written by a B hand.
The very reputable website. It is www.healthylifetricks. I don't know what that means, but they're brilliant. .com.
That's got to be a joke. I don't believe it.
They may not be right, but they sure as hell ain't wrong.
But shut up.
Maureen, can I see your hands for a second?
If only my hands grew.
Do you wish your hands were good? Your hands are so tiny. Oh my God, Maria, can I see yours? Put them next to mine. Oh, you've got big hands. Oh
No, nail
you've
length
got
doesn't
nail
count.
length. Yeah.
My nails definitely make my hands look longer, but I do have
You've got bigger hands.
I have long fingers, I would say.
Yeah, you
that
do.
Sounds really weird.
You do. Who wants to go next? Maureen, Maria?
I'll go. Okay.
right.
So, keeping in line with the holidays, hockey players aren't fun, but if you try and they're all the same.
They're very monotone.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true, very true.
So I thought, how much fun would it be if I went into the Leafs change room and talk to the performers about Christmas and tell them some Christmas jokes?
The hockey players?
Yeah.
Call them performers.
I know. Yeah. I love it. All right, let's listen.
Roz and Mocha Retro 2015.
Dammit Maury was down hanging out with a lot of the Leafs, Morgan Riley, Austin Matthews, JVR. What are you doing? You talking Christmas holidays and Christmas traditions and making things a little bit festive in the Leafs dressing room? What?
Making things a little weird.
Oh, no.
And not a little, a lot.
Okay.
Damn it, Maury here at the MasterCard Center, checking out our boys in blue, the Maple Leafs, seeing if they are ready for the holidays, and we'll tell them some Christmas jokes as well. What is up, Morgan Riley? Let's talk Christmas. Since you're like NHL rich, if we were a couple, what would you get me for Christmas?
Hypothetically, I would probably get you a vacation for 2, because then I could go with you.
How many of the reindeer can you name?
Rudolph, Donner, Blitzen, Cupid. That's all I got for you. Rudolph, Donner, Blitzen, Cupid. Yeah, that's all. Prancer, Dancer. That's almost there.
Look who it is. It's Austin Matthews. Dude, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Do you brush your teeth before opening the presents on Christmas Day?
I don't think anybody does that, honestly. I
you.
think they wake up and go straight to the presents.
And how many of the reindeer can you name?
Rudolph. Yeah, that's about it. Alsner? Or, what's it?
Alsner.
I don't know.
Alsner.
I have no idea.
All right, let me give you one Christmas joke, okay?
All right, let's hear it.
What do you call an obnoxious reindeer?
I don't know.
Rudolph.
That was a good one.
Like that?
The only reindeer I knew, so.
James Van Reem's like, how are you, man?
Great. How you doing?
Good to see you, as always. If you and I were a couple, what would you be buying me for Christmas?
Yeah, we'll start with some candles. Maybe I'll cook a nice dinner or something too. Like we'll see. I'll
Romantic.
take my chances in the kitchen, see what I can come up with.
What about lingerie?
I'll let you pick that out yourself.
Jake Gardner, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good to see you again. If we were a couple, what would you be buying me for Christmas?
Oh, gosh.
I know, don't look at me as me,
So you're a girl then?
if that's what you want.
I think I'd buy you a horse.
Why?
Just because that's the first thing that came to mind.
And how many of the reindeer can you name?
Let's see here. Rudolph, Prancer, Vixen, Comet. Is it Pluto one?
I think that's a planet.
Yeah, I think so too.
So Morgan Riley, how does an elf get to Santa's workshop?
There's an elf at the Santa's workshop. I don't know.
Bicycle.
Bicycle?
Like bicycle? Bicycle. Icicle.
I don't know. That one needs some work, I think.
Frederick Anderson, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Is it Frederick or Frederick?
Frederick's pretty good.
So not Frederick?
No, you don't really hear the E too much over here.
Because the E's there.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So weird.
Why was Santa's little helper depressed?
I don't know.
Because he had low elf esteem.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Am I making you uncomfortable?
No, not too bad.
I think you're making him a lot uncomfortable.
Yeah, they don't really have a lot of personality, but I will give you credit. You somehow managed to like evoke some sort of emotion out of them.
Well, Morgan Riley is always fun.
He is.
And I mean, keep in mind, this was like in 2015, so some of those players aren't with us.
Aren't anymore.
Like, I mean, they're alive.
they're
Yeah,
alive.
yeah. Yes.
No
We
longer
know what
with the
you
team.
meant to say.
Yeah. All right. Maria, you're up next.
All right. Well, we all know Roz is terrible with slang. And back in 2014, he was trying to use the word "what's poppin'." And
Oh, no.
honestly, the clip will play itself.
Oh, no. All right.
Roz and Mocha Retro 2014.
Kiss 92.5. That is Ali X. Catch 8:23. It's Roz and Mocha Show. Hello.
Right?
Something like that.
Something like that. It's 6 right now, going up to 14. Sunny for the start of the day, and then clouds will roll in. It's going to be cold again tonight, down to 3. And then sunny and 14 tomorrow. A few showers on Wednesday, high 12. Thursday and Friday, chance of thunderstorms. However, we finally roll around to getting some decent weather for Thursday and Friday. 17 and 21 for Thursday and Friday.
Aw, yeah.
Aw, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
What's that mean? Yeah. What's the cool thing to say now when you see or experience something cool? What? You know what? I'm so out of touch with stuff. I always get it wrong.
You still say something sick.
Yeah. What about if I say
Throw out some things that you think are cool.
Okay.
Hashtag cool talk.
Okay. Hashtag cool talk.
Hashtag real talk.
Okay. So if I see something,
Yeah.
can you still call something wicked? Okay. What about if I say something's boss? Okay, I'll try another here. I'm trying to go through
Can
my.
I tell you what I did the other day?
Okay, what if I walk up to you and you and I are in like a cool club, as we are?
Right.
What if I? Can you still ask somebody what's poppin'?
It depends on how you say it.
Okay.
Because sometimes the way you say it,
Right.
not cool.
Okay.
Like you walk in sometimes and I'll be like, yo, what's up? And then you'll be like, oh, what's poppin'? Like that.
So what's wrong with that though?
That's not how you say it.
That's not cool.
No.
So this is what I always do. I know what Mocha's speaking of, and it's my. I listen.
It's like your cool jazz guy voice.
Let me try this, and you tell me if this is cool or not. Okay, let's reenact the morning here. Okay. Thank you. So you walk in the room. This is exactly what happens every single day, and every single day I get no reaction. This is what happens. Go ahead, Mocha. Do your thing.
Yo, what's up?
What's poppin'? So that's not cool?
No.
Why is that not cool? So what's the cool thing to say now, though?
Just, what's up?
But like to anything. Like when you see something that is awesome, how do you describe that now?
I still think it's wicked. It's dope.
Dope. You still say dope?
Yeah, I still say dope.
1992.
Okay. What's poppin'?
Hey. We don't
Can I
make
tell you what I did the other day?
We don't make fun on this show.
I think it was on Friday night when before we were going out. My fiance Jen and I were watching the basketball game.
What's poppin'?
And DeMar DeRozan scored like this sick dunk.
Okay,
right?
sick. Maury, get my journal. I'm writing all this down. Sick.
And I did that move where you snap your fingers,
where
your thumb goes on your middle finger.
I like that move.
And then you back and forth so that your index finger just continuously slaps your middle finger. And she was like, he did dunk. I was like, oh! And then she looks at me, she's like, nobody does that anymore.
Nobody does that anymore.
I was like, what? I still do it. Like all the time.
Nobody does that anymore?
Like if I hear a wicked song, I'll be like, yo!
Can you actually get the noise going?
On my finger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn this down. Listen to this, people. Okay.
When you go like this.
Yeah. Oh, snap. All right. Nobody does that anymore, though, huh?
I guess not.
Let me try that. Let me try that.
Okay.
And I'm going to add my own flair to it.
Okay.
Hold on here. Should I take my rings off for this?
Yeah.
I might injure myself. Two things I was proud of when I was a kid. I could do a real good snap my finger against the other finger.
In your tight jeans.
And I could
scarf.
I could also
slender hips. Your long flowing hair.
I could also whistle with a blade of grass in my hands.
That is like the whitest thing you could say.
Is that white?
That is like
brown people. When you were a kid, brown kids never whistled with a blade of grass in your thumbs.
What are we gonna do with a blade of grass whistling?
I don't know. You just sit around with your friends whistling with grass in your thumbs. You never did that?
That is...
Is that white?
Man.
Come on. That's not white.
List of things white people do.
Yeah?
That is probably number one.
Tuna casserole's number 2. Okay, let me try and do this.
All right, go ahead.
Jackass. Let me try and do this. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's poppin'? That's not cool? For real?
For real.
Does
Roz,
anyone still say what's poppin'?
He does.
Yeah, he does.
what's poppin'? I don't know if I've ever used.
Yeah.
How is
What's
Snap
poppin'?
Crackle Pop never used that? Rice
Snap-
Krispies would have been good if they implemented that into their
Like
advertising.
one of the characters? Yeah,
Speaking
what's
of Rice
poppin'?
Krispies, I have not seen a Rice Krispies commercial in forever.
I haven't seen the box in forever, like at the grocery store.
I saw the Christmas version of it at the Longo's.
Yeah, I
with
miss
the
those
red and green.
commercials.
Do you guys have a favorite cereal? I just out of curiosity.
Nesquik.
Nesquik? Yeah. Do you like Nesquik after, because it basically is chocolate milk afterwards? Or do you like the actual cereal?
No, but I actually love the cereal. Like, I used to eat it dry.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know, I'm one of those weird.
Nesquik? What about you, Maury?
I have 2, Chex and Life.
Life doesn't have any flavor, though, does it?
Kind
Not
of.
really.
Like
Oh.
dry corn.
Yeah. How appealing. Okay, well, that's it
Ian,
from us.
what's your favorite?
Oh, mine. You're right there. Jesus,
No.
okay. Frosted Flakes for me. Love Frosted Flakes.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah,
What's
really
the
good.
one where it's like frosty on one side and plain on the other.
That would be Frosted
The
Flakes.
Wheats ones.
No,
mini wheats.
Yeah.
Well, mini wheats. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Oh my god, now I want cereal.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. Well, if you're having dinner or some sort of meal with your family right now over the holidays, enjoy it. Thank you so much for listening to us and taking time away to do that. We appreciate that. There you go.
Merry little Christmas.
May your dreams come.
I knew,
let your heart do something.
in my mind, I knew it was going to go left the second we got to that point. All right. Happy holidays, everybody. We're out of here. Peace.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.